we're going to be getting that base weight down even further than 4 kilos. I'm hoping below 3, possibly even 2.5 kilos for a camp. Hello YouTube, I'm out on a last minute camp. Hope everyone's well, and it's great as always to have you all join me on one of my adventures. I really hope summer 2025 isn't going to screw us over like the last 2 years have. We had a great 6-7 weeks earlier in the year, but the last month has been absolutely horrendous. Last week it was that bad, I even volunteered to do a shift at work rather than go out. Today, heavy rain and thunderstorms forecast all day, which we have had up until about maybe 11 o'clock. It's now 3:20 in the afternoon, and we haven't had any rain or thunder since then. However, the sky is looking very ominous, and I was sat at home. I just filmed a little video on something that I'd picked up in my last video. You can go and check that out if you want. And I was just sat there thinking, man, this is 2 weeks in a row I've not been out. I'm absolutely climbing the walls here. And then it popped in my head, I haven't had a woodland camp for ages. So I thought, do you know what? Screw it. I've thrown my woodland kit together and I'm going to explore a different part of a local woodland that's only a relatively short walk from the front door. I have camped here once before and we're just entering it now. And everything is lush and green here. A country mile different from the last time I was here with Daz from the Bewley Brothers. All the ferns are a good 3-4 feet high, absolutely thriving. The path's wet, but it's not too bad. I know there's definitely one place to camp, but I'm going to take a left away from the path that takes me there. I'm going to have a little explore, see what there is, hopefully find a nice new pitch, one that I can use on occasions such as today, where the forecast isn't great but doesn't turn out quite as bad as it's been expected to. Right, we're in the part of the woodland that is new to me. Never been in this part of the woodland before, so I'm starting to keep an eye out for places where I can get camped for the night. One thing I am going to have to be careful of is, due to the bracken and everything being quite tall now, I have to be very careful for ticks. I've only ever had ticks on me once, and I can tell you from first-hand experience, it's not a very pleasant one. So far, that's the least dense area for bracken. The path is not overgrown, but the shrubbery either side is starting to overhang it, and I am getting pestered by flies and midges as well. So it's a good job I've got my jungle formula and my midge net with us. Oh man, I hope I can find a place where I can get camped. I really need it tonight. Couldn't be doing with bouncing off the walls anymore. That's not too bad in there. A little bit too close to the path for me though. Well, I've walked as far as I can in this direction. Dead end, fence and farmers' fields. This part of the woodland is all fir trees. There is a little bit in there, but the branches are just too close together and the ground's very uneven. So we'll keep on searching. Well, I've had a good mooch about, that's for sure. I've actually done over 5 miles through this woodland today, just having a look around. And there was a few pitches, like I say, too close to the path for me, but I think I found home for the night. Nice open area of woodland. We've got some relatively level ground. Got some good spacing through the trees. Not much bracken on the floor. And the path is about 20-30 metres in that direction there. Nice and quiet, although there is a breeze today, there's not much here, so I'm quite sheltered. And when I was on the path, there was a slight mizzle in the air, so it's time to get everything set up just in case that rain comes. I'm all set up, and I have been for a little bit. I've just sat my backside down and just chilled out. You can probably hear there's a little bit of wind high up in the canopy, but down here on the ground, it's not causing me any problems whatsoever. In fact, it's quite still. A little bit of birdsong going on, so it's been nice just to sit myself down and relax. I'm in the hammock tonight. DD 4x4 multicam. You can see I've opened it out at the front by tying it onto a tree, which gives me a much larger space to stand up and move around in. One Tigris compound hammock with my cheap under blanket. Seat Summit Spark 2. Sleeping bag in there with the premium pillow hiding somewhere. All my electricals inside the hanging pouch there. 6 alcohol-free beers, which Tactical Duck is guarding with his life. If you know, you know. And for tea tonight, we've got bacon and cheese mash. Got a gammon steak, and we've got some vegetables in there as well, which should be nice. Just using my ground sheet for the scarf, doubled over so I can hide everything in there. And then all I do when I go to bed is tie that corner point there, tie that corner point round there, and that should stop any splashback and my gear getting wet. Keeping it nice and dry. A nice, well, I was going to say cheap little hack, but it's actually free because I already had the ground sheet anyways, so I may as well use it. A nice peaceful woodland to look out onto out of my hammock. Absolutely perfect, considering I was just sat in the house rattling off the walls. The weather forecast wasn't as bad as what they said it was. I'm pretty sure we'll get some more rain and possibly even a little bit more thunder today, but as it stands, absolutely the right decision to get out. It's going to be a great camp, this. I'm going to have myself a beer, chill out for 10 or 15 more minutes, and then it's most definitely time to get the food on because my stomach is rumbling somewhat chronic. We're just cooking in a little bit of butter tonight. This steak is huge. I've had to cut it up into a few pieces. Oh, yes. Obviously these will shrink down as I stir them about a bit. But this is a lot of meat. Oh, yes. Like I say, the frying pan's probably a little bit too small, really. It will shrink down. With it being a big steak, it's taken a little bit of cooking like, but whoa, we're getting there. Just fired the jet boil up to make the mash, so I reckon 5-10 minutes and we'll be about done. While that rehydrates, I'm going to take the steak out to rest. That is a big steak. Just to soak up all the juices, I'm going to put the veg in the frying pan. Just lightly fry that off. And this way the veg soaks up all the flavours of the steak and the butter. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Gammon steak, veg, bacon and cheese mashed potato. In the woods, food fit for a king. Right, first taste test. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Mashed potato, perfect. A few veggies. Still with a little bit of crunch. Flash fried. Oh, wow. It's been a long time since I've done any cooking. Been really smashing those Marlar bags. Mind you, it's been a long time since I've been out in the hammock as well. Absolutely outdone myself today. Wowee. The fat on the edge is crispy on the outside, but still soft and succulent in the middle. Oh, crunchy bit of broccoli. Wow. And there we go. Not a morsel left. That's the best camp food I've had in a long time. That being said, it ain't going to do my diet any good. Dear me. Yeah, I'm deep in training for some longer hikes during the summer. We're going to be getting that base weight down even further than 4 kilos. I'm hoping below 3, possibly even 2.5 kilos for a camp. At Christmas, I was nearly 15.5 stone. I weighed myself yesterday and I'm 13 stone 5, so it's going well. My plan is to get down to 13 stone and then maintain, and that should enable me to get some good summer hikes in. If we get one this year. Right, I'm going to let my tea settle. I'm going to have another cold one, chill out a little bit, and then I'll bring you back. Well, my tea's all settled now, although I'm still very full, and I'm all chilled out. Absolutely 100% the right decision to come out here tonight. It's been perfect. The wind's even dropped now, so it's really nice and calm. And I've literally done nothing other than chill out. You see, there's barely a breath of wind. The trees just aren't moving. It is getting a little dusky, but too early to get into the hammock just yet. It's just me, myself and I tonight, so there isn't going to be a great lot going on, but I will bring you back before it's bedtime. Oh, I am getting a bit sleepy though. Wow. It's just about 9 o'clock and that's me tucked up in my hammock. There was a few flies knocking around, so I thought I'd tease them by hiding behind some mesh. It'll not be long before I'm going to sleep. It's Father's Day tomorrow, so obviously I want to get back home, get myself sorted, and then go and see my dad. It's still lovely and peaceful here. We've got some birdsong that I can drift off to sleep to. There's no rain, there's no wind. An absolutely cracking evening for a hammock camp. And I'm still absolutely full as a gun from my tea. So I'm going to bid you all good night. I'm going to get my head down soon, and I will see you in the morning. Morning everyone. Some nice birdsong this morning. It is just dawn. A solid 6.5 hours sleep. I'll take that. Nice and calm in the forest this morning. When I woke up there was just a very tail end of some rain. We've had nothing since. So it's time to drag my backside out the hammock and get that coffee on. I do love the woodland in the morning. It's always so peaceful and relaxing. Loads of different birds tweeting away this morning. And there's only the gentlest of breezes coming through the tarp. Yeah, fingers crossed this weather changes soon, man. I don't think I could stand a third bad summer on the trot. And I've got some cool adventures as always planned. I'm really liking the Durst next mid for the long hikes and the summer walks. And there's potentially another new tent coming soon as well. I always do my best to try and push my kit and the channel forward. So having you guys join me is always really appreciated. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing, hitting that button. Really does help the channel out, as does commenting. It helps the algorithm push my channel onto new people. Oh, always better for a coffee in the morning. And there we go, that's me all packed up and ready to go home. I've had a double check of the area and there's absolutely nothing left behind at all. There's my rubbish bag ready to go. So as always, and as it should be, I'll be leaving no trace behind. Thank you all very much for joining me on this one. I'm really pleased I got out for a woodland hammock camp instead of just sitting at home and bouncing off the walls. So once again, until next time, stay safe, much love from a Cumbrian lad.